what was going on, he made sure that he had an outlet. And I believe that was a part of his demise. You know, the jealousy that his own had against him. That's another story. And I'm saying his own, you know, whoever they saying or whatever was the cause. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I know he was a good brother. He was a businessman. He was well educated. And, you know, the Stone movement kind of overshadowed who he was, and the media pushed that agenda because they was more afraid of who he was and who he was going to become. Because he was educated. He had ties with people they had ties with. He had people who was paying them. You know, so he was able to talk to those type of people, and that coming up at a time like that, you know, you're gonna be feared and have a lot of oppressors and jealousy and envy, even of your own kind. You know, black on black hate is always that. Black on black crime is always that, you know. And later, I mean, you know, in the years to come, as the movement became solidified, you know, his brother was killed, Pony was killed, and hurted, many people hurted him, you know, deeply. You know, to my understanding, I wasn't as always, but you know, it hurt me from knowing. And the love that I have for him, I believe that's why I feel the pain. But that's another story. But, you know, in the same year, I believe Jeff Fort brother was killed. And that brought Mickey and Jeff more closer, some say. And even from that, you know, Pony wasn't just anybody. So from his death, it was people was mobilized to march to name a street after him, I believe. And I don't know why, you know, but I do know why black on black hate is always a big issue in our community. Jealousy, envy,